from the Kenya shillings 370 billion allocated in the financial year 2022-2023 when Your Excellency assumed office. This enhanced allocation reaffirms the administration's steadfast commitment to the deepening devolution and empowering county governments to deliver quality services in the discharge of their constitutional functions. It also reflects the administration's resolve to ensure that devolution remains a catalyst for inclusive growth, shared prosperity, and equitable development across our land and nation. The enactment of the bill now paves the way for the consideration and passage of the Appropriations Bill 2026 and the County Allocation of Revenue Bill 2026, which will provide for the horizontal sharing of revenue among county governments and facilitate the timely implementation of county programs and projects. Your Excellency, sir, with both houses of Parliament having discharged their law-making mandate in enacting this mediated version of the Division of Revenue Bill 2026, it is now my most humble duty to petition Your Excellency, as Head of State and Government, to exercise the authority conferred upon you under Article 115 of the Constitution and assent the bill into law. Your Excellency, sir, with your kind permission, I now invite the Clerk of the National Assembly to present the vellum copies of the bill for your consideration and assent.
This is a division of Revenue Bill, having been introduced in the National Assembly by Member for Lagos Assembly, the Honorable Samuel Akunda Atani, in February 2015. To actualize Articles 202, 203, and 218 of the Constitution, the National Assembly passed the bill, sent it to the Senate. The Senate also passed the bill with a different figure for counties and national government. Two houses therefore disagreed, causing the speakers of the House of Parliament to appoint a mediation committee, which held several meetings and finally agreed on this version that is before you today. That mediation committee was chaired by Senator from Mandera, the Honorable Senator Ali Roba, together with the distinguished member for Lagos. They agreed largely on 5 parameters. First, that the shareable revenue, in accordance with the approved estimates, audited revenue for 2022-2023, they agreed to set it at 2.9 trillion. We also agreed, Your Excellency, that out of the 2.93 trillion will go to the national government and the entities under the national government, including the national executive, parliament, judiciary, our constitutional commissions and independent bodies. They also agreed that 428 billion will go to our 47 county governments to be shared. They also agreed, Your Excellency, to set aside 10.25 billion for purposes of the equalization fund. They agreed, Your Excellency, also to retain clause 5 to provide that should there be any shortfall in the revenue to be collected in the financial year 2026-2027, that shortfall shall be absorbed by the national government. In case there is any increase or excess revenue, that revenue will go towards the reduction of the budget deficit and payments of debts. Your Excellency, the figure of 428 billion now going to our county governments is about 21% of the approved estimates, or roughly about 15 billion more compared to what went to the county governments last year. 13 billion more compared to what we give the county governments in the current financial year. Your Excellency, by the end of June next year, if we calculate the amount of money, therefore, that has been sent, would have been sent to our county governments since the commencement of the devolution and the first division revenue bill in 2013, the national government will have released 4.5 trillion to the county governments since the commencement of the devolution. allow me, Your Excellency, to end my commission for the day there. Thank you.
Thank you. Your Excellency, sir, I now invite you to hand over the copies of the Act to His Excellency the Deputy President, the Attorney General for publication, and the Cabinet Secretaries present and Principal Secretaries present. Your Excellency may also graciously present ceremonial copies of the Act to the Speaker of the National Assembly and the Speaker of the Senate, the Leader of the Majority Party in both Houses of Parliament, and other members of Parliament present, and all esteemed state officials in attendance. Your Excellency will unveil and display an open ceremonial copy of the Acts, while other state officials shall bear closed copies. Thank you, Your Excellency. This marks the end of our ceremony this morning.